Greetings, all those in search for perfect poetry. My name's Filet Mignon, and this is medium rare poetry. Today I'm wearing my best tree frog green shirt to celebrate today's poem. A few years ago, we had the tail end of a cyclone come through Queensland, which brought us drenching rains and floods to suit. So this played havoc with our drainage system, and lo and behold, frogs began appearing in our toilet. Today's poem will explain what happened.
Frogbottom Den by Filet Mignon. Nature called the other day, some urgency required. I sprinted to the bathroom like a bullet that's been fired. I raised the lid and dropped my pants, a process oh so slick, then spied a sight that turned me white and nearly made me sick. Spread-eagled in the water, floating like a mossy log, the grinning emerald visage of a massive green tree frog. My bodily ablutions were arrested there and then, as my pert and pristine porcelain was now Frogbottom Den. At least a smiling tree frog is devoid a lethal cloak. His only attribute would be a resonant, deep croak. So holding such a creature will inflict no horrid harm. My fearful new dilemma was, should I insert my arm? Don't get me wrong, my loo is kept a sparkling shade of clean. It's just the thought of placing hands where other things have been. And how had this amphibian arrived at nature's end? The answer to this puzzle was beyond the bowl's S-bend. We never like to ponder where the pipes go underground, and what would breed in darkness only plumbers ever found. But now I was confronted with these images of such, and peering at one helpless frog who just traversed this muck. God knows how much that he'd been through, and what a sick adventure, enough to tax the brain and take a shortcut to dementia. His journey, fraught with danger, lacked the element of class. He dodged the raging torrent of the things that come to pass. But no amount of noodling would relieve this froggy's plight. He couldn't get a grip and seemed bereft of any fight. And no intrepid traveller would reverse this beaten track, returning through the S-bend and its perils in the black. I sucked up all misgivings and I plunged my hand within. This random act of kindness surely not could be a sin. The placid pool of water was quite chilly to the touch, so Freddo grabbed my tepid skin, his suction cups did clutch. I raised him from his prison pond and scarpered on outside, intending to release him in my garden for to hide. But as I gently lowered him to send him on his way, he clung to me, and big black eyes impassioned me to stay. It seemed we'd forged a loving bond, we'd trod a rugged road, we'd overcome our common fears, unlike some ugly toads. I had the urge to name him, so I christened him as Leaf. The colour of his back was green, I did not peek beneath. And after all, a name seemed right, as often is my wont. I'd saved the little creature from a weird baptismal font. The moment was quite touching, till he spied a hapless fly, and hopped into the shrubbery to gulp the thing alive. My thoughts returned to hygiene. Should my hand be amputated? Event horizon had been breached and should be separated. I settled for a thorough scrub with disinfectant soap, and antifungal potions gave my future health some hope. And should you come to visit and request to use the loo, forgive the open toilet with the ladder poking through. Leaf may have liked his gamble, as there didn't seem much pain, and who's to know, could find the means to do it all again.
As it turned out, Leaf and all his friends kept on reappearing for over a period of about 6 weeks. Frog after frog kept coming up into the toilet. We weren't sure whether it was the same one, even though a couple of them were a slightly different colour. But it seemed like they were on a roller coaster ride and had a free pass and were going round and round and round and round. Anyway, all a bit of fun. It all calmed down after a while and things returned to normal in the loo. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. Please like my video, little thumbs up button, and share it with your friends. And if you could subscribe, which is absolutely free, that will help our channel grow. So all the best for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.